Alright guys, we're back with another one, and this is my long-term experience with this Galaxy Note5. It's been a little bit of a love and hate relationship. So, the Galaxy Note5 has been my daily driver for a very long period of time now. I've been using it over and over, and one thing I can say, this 16 megapixel camera has been the absolute one of the best cameras I've ever used. But it's not perfect. It has some flaws. When it comes to focusing, it can go back and forth with the focusing a little bit too much, in my opinion. The power button, the sides, the metal sides, really feels good in the hand. Really feels like a well done, well made phone. Volume buttons up and down on the other side. You can never have your hands on the wrong place. Now, when it comes to this glass on glass build, you're gonna catch a lot of fingerprints. A lot of fingerprints. My first experience with the S Pen has been very interesting. The S Pen has definitely came in handy for doing a lot of different things. Now, when you just want to doodle around and do some stuff, the S Pen comes in handy for that. Should they have gone with USB Type-C, that would have been a plus, but regular micro USB. The speaker. The speaker is a tinny speaker. It's really not that bad, but it's not that great either. When you're showing your friends videos and stuff like that, don't expect them to really, in a loud office area, don't expect them to really hear what's going on. So, the camera is definitely good. The build on this is suspect now, because the glass in the back is not the best glass in the back. It's not the best glass you can get on the market. One of the first things that happened was a mysterious scratch that happened in the back. Not only that, for whatever reason, you guys can see it right there, my screen is dead. Absolutely dead for no reason. Now, it appears at a certain glance, it looks like I've cracked my screen. But it's not. It's like the inside somehow got cracked. Now, I didn't drop the phone. I didn't do anything with the phone. I don't understand how this happened just like that. So my experience with the Note 5 has been a big mystery over these little hairline scratches. Oh, the fingerprints. These hairline scratches in the back. Just one or two. And what happened here, with there's nothing broken on this screen. This screen is, I didn't drop the phone, but it's a little spider web on the inside, and that totally ruined the screen. The screen is done. I just got a phone call, so I can still receive a phone call through this phone, but I can't do nothing with it. The vibration still work. I can feel it vibrating. Back to the T-Mobile store, because they got to answer for this, man. I can't, you know, I've been just figuring out what am I going to trade this phone in my jump program, and look at that. It couldn't even survive. So pretty much with that, guys, at first impressions of the phone, I was very excited. I did my reviews, I did all my videos, but long term, I'm tired of it. My Moto 360 have a love and hate relationship with this phone. Sometimes it works, it doesn't. I had to clear the cache partition in order for it to work, and in one day it stopped working again. I don't get my notifications to my watch. It's the phone's fault. Because when I use a Nexus Or when I use a Motorola phone, everything works perfectly. But as soon as you use a Samsung phone, your Android Wear watches don't work well. So guys, I'm pretty upset over my experience with my first Samsung. It'll probably be my last.
The nation is in the worst recession in decades, but as Americans have less money to spend, brand name drug prices are up, way up.
We're starting to see evidence of arteries, for example, thickening of arteries in 8-year-olds. That's similar to what we used to see in 45-year-olds.
2/3 of American adults are seriously overweight or obese. That's a 150% increase in just the last 30 years.